Within this episode, I'm going to teach you how to overcome any mindsets, negative barriers that you may have on your fat loss phase that are holding you back from getting the shape and physique that you want. Mindset plays a key role in a fat loss phase. From my own experience, the photo shoots that I've done in the past, I would not be able to achieve the look that I wanted, the ripped physique, without the correct mindset up here. It's important to have the right plan, the right method, the right strategies that you can possibly get, but without the right mindset up here and that positivity to keep moving forward, you may come stuck. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Now, if you're in a fat loss phase at the moment, you would agree that it's hard. Losing body fat, getting lean, and achieving your goals can be difficult. It's one of the hardest goals to achieve mentally. You've got to sacrifice a lot in your life. You have to change habits, improve behaviors, understand how to train differently, how to do more cardio, how to overcome lifestyle changes such as travel or changing jobs, or within your career you have to juggle your job, your personal life, going out and seeing your friends, drinking. All these factors you have to juggle when you're in a fat loss phase. That's why it can be difficult mentally to give these up. So I want to explain a few mindsets that you need to be aware of. Two, in fact. The first one is a fixed mindset. Now, a fixed mindset is a person that has probably failed in the past. Okay, they've had many negative experiences with getting in shape because they failed before. They've tried many times, had many different approaches, tried every plan out there, but have always come unstuck. They've not been able to get over the line. And if they did lose some fat or get in shape, if their method or their techniques were wrong or incorrect or not sustainable, they would quickly regress back and go back. And before they know it, they were back to square one. So this can put them into what's called the fixed mindset bracket. Whereas if they wanted to try again, they will have this mindset holding them back. They will say stuff like, I've tried before, it didn't work for me, so I'm not going to try again, because if I try again, I'll only fail. So they have failure as one of the obstacles or barriers holding them from moving forwards and keeping them from making progress. The barrier is up. That's preventing them from achieving their goals. So we have to, in that individual, the fixed mindset, lower the barrier. Now, how do we do that with the fixed mindset individual? Well, we have to coach them into this way of thinking. And this is what I generally find. Yes, you've not achieved your goals in the past, or you've achieved some level of goal, and because it was the wrong approach or technique or method, you couldn't sustain it. So in this case, we have to understand that it's important to address that. What you did in the past were the wrong approach, and we have to correct that by now putting you on the right plan. So for example, this person may have been in a calorie deficit, but a really big one, which could affected their energy, their mood, their productivity, their training performance. They may not have had any energy at all to work out because they were in such big calorie deficit, because they didn't have the understanding, the knowledge, the tools. They weren't coached. So maybe they've read something online, and because of that, they've now lost faith with that previous method. They feel calorie deficit just didn't work for them, so why would it work again? So with that individual, we have to put them on the right plan. The right plan, the right calorie deficit, the right approach. So if you are that individual, you're watching this, you're in the fixed mindset bracket, take a look at one of my episodes that I explain more in depth about a calorie deficit, setting the right deficit for you and how we set the right deficit based off your lifestyle. Take a look at that. That may help you move away from that barrier that you've got up. The second mindset is known as a growth mindset. This individual is open to new possibilities, open to new methods, is open to trying something new, even if they failed in the past. Okay, they've possibly failed, like the fixed mindset person. They didn't get anywhere before. They didn't achieve their goals, but they're willing to try again. That's the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. The mindset is different. They're thinking differently about their goals. They're thinking to themselves, and they say stuff like, I failed before in the past, but I'm going to try again because I really want to improve my health. I really want to improve my body recomposition. I actually just want to go back actually to the fixed mindset. And one of the reasons why sometimes the person does fail, this is what I generally find. They fail because the goal that they are setting that is not integral and is not important enough to them. They may want to lose fat for a holiday. So again, it's not a long-term goal. It's just a very short-term plan and approach. So that individual will always fail because they're doing it for the wrong reasons. Okay? So it's important to do it for the right reasons. What are the right reasons? Well, again, you have to just work that out. Go inside yourself and work out why you're doing this. Not for reasons such as, I want to get lean to walk on the beach in a holiday in a couple of months. Try and frame it differently. I want to get lean because I want to improve my long-term health and get in shape for life. That will drive you forward and move you away from being in that fixed mindset bubble. So let's go back to the growth mindset. So the growth mindset person will always be looking to try again, even if they failed. They'll have the mindset shift that they need and the gear to go up to overcome any barriers. And they may say stuff like, I've got a busy lifestyle at the moment, I've got a lot on, but I'm still going to try again. I'm also going to be doing this for the right reasons. I want to improve my health. I have a history of diabetes in my family and I want to lose fat and get in shape so I don't have to ever deal with that like my parents or my family have done. So I want to do it for the right reasons. That is how a growth mindset person will generally achieve their goals. And I find with that type of growth mindset, they're able to maximize their energy and efforts into the right plan and the right approach. So with that individual, they'd follow the right plan, they have the right calorie deficit, they wouldn't be unrealistic with their deficit, they wouldn't cut out their carbs, they wouldn't keep their calories low, they wouldn't do crazy amounts of exercise, they'd make sure their plan is realistic. So that will allow them to make progress going forward and not fail again. So there you have mindset. I hope this episode has been helpful. If you're overcoming mindset barriers to moving forward and you've been working very hard, but you've just hit that mindset wall, then I hope this has been helpful to you. So once again, if you haven't already, please subscribe so I can keep providing you guys with great content. And I wish you all the best of luck with your journey. Have a great day.